chance for changes. Too scared to make a choice, you're spinning in cages. I don't need you, I don't feel you. Feel the icicle of my breathing down your neck. And I won't break cause I don't
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ROC Solid Wrestling Talk Podcast. What? 316, episode 316.
What?
Hey, we got Kenny Cornette down there on the end.
What?
We got Chico Libre. We got Brock Nasty. ROC Solid World Heavyweight Champion. I suck at that. But it's okay.
You're all right.
It's okay. You know, Kenny Cornette.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, yeah.
You can't do it like me.
I can't. I can't. I'm not even going to hold you.
Shut up.
Well, goddamn.
Let's get this thing started, shall we?
Yes, absolutely. We got a lot to talk about today, but we, in the interest of 316 Day, we must pay some homage to our boy, Stone Cold.
Our Lord and Savior who died for our sins.
Wouldn't you know it? King Stone Cold, good old Uncle Steve. You know, that's how we do it here. You know, 316 Day. On set, it's not 316 Day in real life. But it is here at 3 Production Studio.
Episode 316.
Exactly.
We made it.
So.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Cornette was supposed to go on hiatus. He's going to.
Oh.
But after this show, so we can officially announce that.
Fool me once,
But,
you know, shame on you. Fool me can't get fooled again.
He couldn't miss 316 Day.
Oh, yeah, not the least damn bit.
No, not one single bit.
And he's got the belt, for God's sake.
Absolutely. You know, it's like his cat running. Sorry.
Am I supposed to be impressed by you?
He's supposed to intimidate me?
Because there's something I'm not understanding.
Yo, that was one of my favorite things ever. Like, it was he was on
WrestleMania with Piper when he was doing that.
Yeah, they bitch smacked each other.
Yeah.
Was that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to keep up with me.
WrestleMania 21. What I'm thinking of is the Christian and Tomko exchange. That's what I'm thinking of. I think he was on the highlight reel for that one. But yeah, the Piper and Austin. That damn Carlito. You know?
Right.
He's the one that took the stunner, right?
Yes, yeah.
Piper took the stunner
Yeah,
too.
he came out for the interruption.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I heard about that, man.
Yeah, about that. He was fucking eating the apple like you idiot. He ate the apple all the way around. Like, what are you doing?
You don't want to do Carlito's apple. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's legal in Puerto Rico.
Get that back. That's not cool.
Speaking of which, shoot day today, Happy Libre Day. It's Tico Libre's birthday, and he still found his way to set, and I like that.
Yep.
I like that. We all like that.
The show must go on.
Yes, sir. So
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy Libre Day.
Thank you, guys.
We appreciate you being here. We appreciate you being, you know, he's the third man.
Yep.
He's the third man.
Chico, this is what everyone else
Son of a bitch.
You could call this the new world order of wrestling podcasting right here.
brother.
He must say New World Organization. He fucked it up in the first night.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But it stuck. And that's good. But at least Stone Cold wasn't in the NWO.
Oh, no.
He had a feud with the NWO.
He opened up a can of whoop ass.
How'd that go over for y'all? Like, with him and Scott Hall?
That was not supposed to be the original plan.
Mediocre?
Yeah, it was supposed to be Austin and Hogan, but apparently Austin didn't want to do the job to him.
I wouldn't want to work with Hogan.
And that's
either.
not even ego tripping. That's just, you know, you know the outcome when you face Hogan.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Oh, but then lied in the interview, so I would have put him over. I would have put him over if we'd have had the match. Oh, crap.
Hindsight 2020. Like, what's wrong with you?
And really,
compulsive lying ass Hogan.
Yeah, that's literally it.
And Austin said it himself too. Like that dynamic would not have worked.
No,
and I believe him.
Yep.
Like their styles are completely different.
When they were facing off at WrestleMania 30.
Yeah.
No, not for
nobody
me.
wants to see that.
No, I don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see your ass.
That's not cool.
Well,
You're a 50-year-old man showing your ass on live television. Speaking of which, in Stone Cold, how instrumental was JR to
Tell him
Stone
that
Cold's
story.
success?
Yeah.
oh yeah,
The soundtrack.
Yeah.
he had the best calls. Stone Cold, Stone Cold.
Man, like, what was
Not
it?
just
There
him,
was one specific one.
not just Austin. I think anybody during that era, like,
Yeah,
they wouldn't be as big as they are or portrayed if it wasn't for JR.
very true. And I don't think JR
Yeah.
gets the respect he deserves, especially after how he's been being treated by, Vince and co. Like,
Paging Dr. Heining.
man, we got
You
him
got
in
your head up
AEW,
your
man.
ass.
I really am.
Yeah, Vince. He has a hatred for fat people. That's
For
why.
no reason.
That's why he always like picked on JR the way he did.
Yeah, well, but I'm not going to talk about Vince because I kind of have to because it's Stone Cold. Does Stone Cold make it without Vince McMahon?
Honestly,
The
no.
rivalry.
And he is like the greatest on-screen villain for wrestling of all time. Like
People say of all time. I don't.
he is a villain for real.
Not as
but-
big as. Not the trajectory of him being as big as he is now, or from that era, but I still could have seen him being a main eventer. Because look at the work he did with The Rock. And
Oh, yeah,
a few
absolutely.
others. So it still would have happened regardless. It just
I agree.
that path with him and Vince just put him on a whole
the
nother level.
entertainment value of it.
Yeah.
With Chica, I'm to disagree with you on one thing that you said, and that is Vince being the best heel of all time. Like, I think we get clouded by the fact of how much we actually enjoyed the Austin stuff. That we say that we'll say that about Vince and stuff like that. Truth is, there have been amazing villains throughout the history of wrestling. Just even look at MJF right now. Like, come on. Like, there's so many others. Vince was
Flair.
the perfect foil, I'll say.
Harley Race.
Right, you're going back to those days and stuff like that. There's so many good heels. But Vince, as far
Hyper.
as entertainment,
He's the greatest
value,
entertainment
Yeah,
heel.
exactly.
Not a professional wrestler
exactly.
heel.
Yeah, he was the best foil. Like, and this is over like the Stooges and stuff like that. At least for me, because like you said, I don't know if early Austin would have taken off as hard if we're not for Vince McMahon. I'll say that.
Right.
So
They hit the ground running with that
Yeah.
one.
I mean, he would have been over regardless, but it was just right place, right time, and
that's exactly
at a
it.
time where like people were so like pissed off at their bosses
Yep.
and 'cause they were getting fucked over. That's what.
I appreciate the fact that
That's why Office Space was so popular.
you could kiss my ass.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the first stunner on him?
And that was a big moment because he had stunned like Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler and Sergeant Slaughter was commissioner at the time, and then it was only a matter of time before they got to Vince.
He doesn't.
It was like when you found out that Vince was truly the boss of the company.
Yeah.
Like, it was starting to be revealed with the Brett situation, but it really came out with.
He doesn't get the credit he deserves either for the whole Stone Cold Renaissance and things like that. Sergeant
Brett?
Slaughter.
Oh.
But that's what I think. Because he was the early on.
He was the authority figure,
Yeah.
but he didn't do it for too much longer.
There's a lot of people to thank for the Stone Cold.
There's a Dunkin' Donuts right up the street. I'm sure you can make it.
Well, truth be told, during his early rise, Gorilla Monsoon was WWF president.
Right.
That was his foil too.
Oh, really?
Who's from Rochester, by the way?
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out.
Who helped build
Rock City.
the War Memorial, or AKA the Blue Cross Arena.
Wow.
He was the foreman for that being built
Wow.
on site, by the way.
It was there more of a horse meeting. But
That's something I didn't even know. Thank you.
yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know that either.
You're welcome.
But
You're welcome.
I knew it. I knew somebody was about to say it. If I was gonna say it,
What can I
somebody was
say?
gonna-
Except you're welcome.
Let's go. But when you talk of people that is instrumental to the success, you got to think of Bret Hart, WrestleMania 13.
Oh yeah, the WrestleMania 13 submission match with that iconic image with the blood in his
And I
eyes.
think that's when Steve Austin was born.
And he got over as fuck, and he didn't even win the match.
Right.
Believe it or not, me personally, I believe Brett is the catalyst for the Stone Cold character.
I'm not even gonna say believe it or not, George isn't it. But yeah, I agree.
Because it was him that handpicked Austin to say, okay, if I'm going to return to the company, I want to work with this guy and put this guy over, and we just build off of each other pretty much. So I think if it wasn't for Brett, that trajectory wouldn't have got skyrocketed either. So he's a big factor to me.
Absolutely. And then,
funny fact. I don't know if we've ever talked about this. Apparently, at first, Shawn Michaels didn't want to take the pin at WrestleMania 14.
Oh yeah, that's why Undertaker was backstage taping his fists up. Like, listen, you know what's going to happen if you don't do business, right?
Well, damn, Mark. I guess I'll do this.
Yeah, because Taker do what
I guess I'll do business.
That was a Shooter McGavin / Giant guy from Happy
You can count.
Yeah, you can count on me.
Waiting for you in the parking lot.
Waiting for you behind the curtain. You come backstage.
Well, good for you, Undertaker. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Jesus Christ. Well, it's true. You know, he laid down for him, though. He went out in a bang, and that was WrestleMania 14. That was an instrumental thing, too.
Yeah.
Tyson as well. Yeah, we'll say that, too.
My only gripe about that win is that Tyson counted too.
Yeah, me too. I always hated it.
Tyson, you didn't count. What are you doing, man?
He didn't count fast.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Austin's not champion.
He made me mad.
He should have practiced or something. I don't know.
Fucking mad.
Don't hurt me.
But and then obviously we got to talk about The Rock. That was, obviously instrumental for Austin. They had 3 go-rounds.
Yeah.
Well, not just him. I think
More
Austin was more instrumental to The Rock as far as that Intercontinental Championship feud. But
to
build him up as a possible main event.
That was his best opponent.
Yeah.
And that's when he was fresh into the nation.
And even The Rock and Stone Cold will say
top
that.
spot as a leader.
He needed Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll agree with that. More than you could ever know.
He sold the best for Austin, though.
Yeah, I was watching.
Sometimes overselling a bit.
I was watching
it was funny.
It was like an A&E thing.
Oh, fun fact! That was a way for him to pop Austin to see if he could get more ridiculous with it each time, so he could make him laugh while he's doing it.
That's it. Apparently, it became a running gag, especially after the show, to see who could take the funniest stunner. Which Austin said Rock easily won.
And thanks to him, he made it like one of the most devastating finishes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, who could be the most devastated by it is the thing. Let's talk about that for a second. Besides, obviously The Rock is up there, the upper echelon of this, but who else took a great stunner? And I'm gonna put Shane McMahon.
Yeah, I was gonna say Shane.
Shane is definitely number 2.
He just flows with it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, whether it's the beer spitting or just how he looks when he goes over. He's kind of off to the side. His leg is almost folded to the mat a little bit. It's weird, but it works. And that, I feel like that's the blueprint. Without going completely over the top like The Rock, that's the blueprint of how a stunner should be taken.
Right.
So that's what I think on that. But then again, speaking of over the top, there's all these other over the top stuff. Recently, Austin Theory.
Those are what you call WrestleMania stunners.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. WrestleMania stunners. Xavier Woods as well. Because WrestleMania 32.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's pretty much the same thing, but Austin Theory got more hype. That's pretty much it.
They just get more and more ridiculous.
Yeah.
The more he does it on that stage. Yeah.
Then you think about the Santino Marella stunner.
Yeah. The saluting and all.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle used to take it really well.
Kurt took
Triple
it the most realistically, is what I think. I love when Triple H takes it. I'm not gonna lie. When he does that, he throws the Oh Lord, it feels like, it looks like it hurts.
Right.
So
you get KO'd for sure.
Absolutely. And then there's another one that stuck out to me for weird reasons is Booker T at WrestleMania 27.
After the spinner Rooney?
Yeah. Because he had beer in his mouth.
Kicking his ass too.
He spit the beer out too, but what did it for me was the way he rolled back, and he's tall as fuck. So he was just on the ropes like this. like just standing up.
I'm gonna get you.
It was like a headstand, but it was just it was so. I'm gonna play that for you real quick. It was just man, look at that. You see the legs, right? Come on. The only other person that sold anything else like that was William Regal taking the tombstone at Survivor Series 08, I believe. That was just ridiculous. Like his legs were like this.
He took a funny one too. He was out in the ring trying to read Hamlet. Yeah. Austin just walked down.
Yeah.
And just left.
I love when that happens. Out. I really love when that happens. Like he just. What was that? He kept. He just kept. Was it? He did that on more than one occasion, where he would just keep coming out, stunning the crap out of somebody.
Anytime Jeff Jarrett was in the ring.
Oh God, Jeff Jarrett. Speaking of Jeff Jarrett, we're not gonna talk about Jeff Jarrett. I'm talking about. For some reason, Jeff Jarrett just put me in the mind of Stone Cold's rivalry with Brian Pillman.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think? What do you think about that?
His best friend.
I remember watching that.
The Hollywood Blondes.
I remember watching because I didn't know they had a tag team or anything.
Yeah.
But when I was first starting to get into wrestling, I saw that on Raw on the USA. I wasn't supposed to be watching it. My grandmother forbid me to watch wrestling because I had a bedtime of 9 o'clock, and that's when it came on.
Oh. Okay, so when you weren't watching that at that point in time, that was where you can say that Eric Bischoff is like the modern day Vince McMahon. They were getting over organically as a tag team, even though they were just thrown together. Okay. But because the company had no control over how they were doing it, they disbanded it when they were getting hot.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Like, we don't like this anymore. We're gonna split you guys up.
Yeah, that's stupid. But yeah, fucking
Bischoff.
Right.
Bischoff.
Yeah. But
he knows his name.
You know, go watch our last video with the Twitter fingers. But yeah, that as a kid, that was scary. The Pillman's got a gun.
Yeah,
that was scary.
Yeah, that was a real gun.
I thought he shot him at that time.
USA was spooked.
I said, "What are you doing?"
I get it.
It won't happen again. It's not gonna happen again. But shit happens.
That was another fun promo for me from Austin with the stunning all the McMahons.
Oh yeah.
So that's where I get that from.
And they took them all the worst.
Yeah.
As it went on.
Linda especially.
She was already in the ground.
Right. And then Vince takes one exactly like that years later at WrestleMania. Oh my Lord, Jesus Christ! Look at this shit. Like, y'all, if y'all haven't seen it, look at that. Look how bad. And Austin laughing is not that over. Me and Chico, we watched WrestleMania this past year in studio, and we were laughing for 5 minutes straight. Seriously, it was bad.
Foley said that is like one of his hottest Twitter videos.
Yeah, because he oh man, yeah, he had recorded
alone on that.
Oh, it was too much. Like, but then the whole Stephanie thing, right? Your dad, your brother, a couple stunners, booyah!
Wow!
The way you grab my hand there, you like to give old Stone Cold a kiss. Well, I wish you hadn't done that. Then again,
I won't harm your husband.
I'm kind of glad you did.
But you didn't say a damn thing about Daddy. Ah!
Wait. Don't leave. I wanted to show you something. Right now. It's so good. That was the same segment too. Started all the big fans. Oh, it was so good. Speaking of that, again, all this stuff is just coming to me for
Even
Stone
Santa
Cold.
Claus took it good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, whoever played him.
Yeah. Who do you think played him?
It wasn't a wrestler. I forget who they said it was. But
okay.
It wasn't a wrestler.
Yeah, because he went down. It was like on his shoulder. It was like boom, and then he fell. Like it nailed him. But what was I gonna say? Deborah Deborah and the Deborah's cookies and the.
Oh, do we really gotta
Look,
go?
I'm eating a cookie, Deborah.
Do we really have to go into Deborah though? Because
Don't leave.
that didn't end well.
Well, not personally, but
Oh.
like I'm talking about like all like during the alliance and stuff like that. People shit on that a lot.
While they were on TV.
Hey,
Austin was very
You're Stone
entertaining.
Cold Steve Austin's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stone Cold and I go way back. Really? No.
That's one of our things. Absolutely. Oh shit! But it's a lot of people give the Alliance Stone Cold a lot of shit, and like from his theme to his presentation to him turning heel, stuff like that. And honestly, you know, but again, I'm of a different wrestling generation, I guess. How do y'all feel about that? Like specific?
Alliance Austin?
Yes.
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
He was hurt.
Okay.
He had to make entertaining TV until he can heal.
Good.
That was a perfect foil for him to do that type of stuff.
The guitar, the Kurt Angle stuff.
Kumbaya, Kumbaya.
Good old Stone Cold.
Yeah.
It was just, Chico, what do you think?
Well, I think at the time, like, I was a big Austin mark at the time, so when he like shook hands with Vince McMahon, that shit, it devastated me.
Oh, that hurt me to my soul. Let's get that straight.
Okay.
You would never think Austin would shake hands with the devil, literally.
And I think
On
the
live
reason
TV.
why myself and like a lot of other people hate is because we were used to seeing Austin like being, you know, hard and badass. Now all of a sudden he's like kissing McMahon's ass and
Not literally. He didn't join the club.
and
Yeah,
wanting
no, he didn't join the
He
club.
didn't join the
yeah,
club.
they got for that and wanting hugs from Vince. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's
That
the comedic
one,
side.
that one
It's the comedic
hug
side.
though,
Yeah, where he's
took
like-
me out. Yeah, I
He
know
grabs him, he's like-
exactly what you're talking about. Oh man, that was scary. Like if anything with Stone Cold ever resembled him looking like a stone, that was it. So,
I am the champion, my friend.
the Margaritaville duet with
and
Rock.
I'll keep a fighting to the end.
His voice is so distinctive.
I am the champion. I am the champion. Gone is the losers, 'cause I am the champion
Could you
of the world. You like that, Vince?
could you see if now that you do that, I'm thinking of Danielson when he's I am the tag team champ. Maybe he took some. You know,
I am the tag team champion. No,
Yeah.
I am the tag team champion.
Maybe he took some inspiration from good old Stone Cold. But man, for such a short period of time where he was like hot, he really just
he was pop culture.
he's done so much. We didn't even talk about Booker T in the grocery store.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time.
The best beatdown segment of all time.
I'll
Fight
give
me.
you that.
Fight me.
I'll give you that one.
Debate
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
say it all time.
I dare you.
I'll give you that one. Like
That's a hill to die on.
yeah,
Sure.
the
Yeah, I will die on
entertainment-
that 316 times.
The exactly 316
316 exactly. Not 317, not 316 and a half.
No. But yeah, I mean, man, it was so. I actually really enjoyed the pursuit as well. The next week, the pursuit on Raw, the pursuit to the bingo hall, the
Oh
church.
gosh.
That was just. A lot of people don't remember that one. I love that segment.
Oh yeah, where the nuns came out.
But yeah, don't go nowhere with that, man.
And they saved Booker T.
Hold up. This ain't gonna work.
Perhaps it's time for me to hear your sins.
What?
What? Good shit.
Oh wait, he's a signing professional.
No, that was the end of the segment where the father came out. Yeah, that's how they ended it. It was so good. But I ain't sinned yet, Father. But I'm fixing to sin. It's gonna be real bad. What? Fucking teacher, I tailed it. Oh man, such good TV. It really was. Like just all of it. Like that. I like to akin that to. There was a whole month where Austin just kept doing like vehicular stuff.
Yeah.
You know, that's where we got the beer bath, the concrete truck, all that stuff. So, like, they were just like on a roll that month. I don't know particularly what month it was, but I know it was all back to back.
The top 10 promo for me was him feuding with The Rock at WrestleMania 15, and he came out with the beer truck. He had Vince swimming in the beer.
Yeah, that was a go-home show.
Yeah.
And
that was hot shit.
I know Michael Cole doesn't get that much credit, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. He filled it for JR that night. Stone Cold with beer bath!
Yeah, yep. That was Michael Cole. They didn't...
Yeah.
I love early Michael Cole. I'm not gonna lie.
Early Michael Cole's good.
Early Michael Cole with Taz, and I hear he's doing some good stuff now. I guess.
Yeah. He doesn't have the crazy old man in his ear anymore.
Yeah, that's
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, it had to be.
That's what ruined him.
Yep. Yeah, when the PG era, Vince in his ear, that type of thing. But Stone Cold, we salute you, brother. We love you. Obviously, you know, big old segment here for good old Stone Cold.
This episode is for you.
You know, Kenny Cornette, like we said, like he was supposed to be on hiatus. We came out just for you.
What?
You see, he's wearing the smoking skull belt. You see, he's got the
I did this for you.
You see, he's got the belt that you're synonymous with.
What?
He's a Stone Cold guy.
What?
You best to believe it.
What?
But
in a dry county.
That's one thing we didn't talk about is his promos and the what chants.
I can whip your ass backwards.
Oh man, we miss out with Stone Cold and CM Punk.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, they left
Big
money on
time.
the table with that.
Man,
no disrespect to you, Kevin, but that was a lot of money on the table.
Yeah,
for
the beer drinker versus the straight edge star.
so we're talking about Kevin Owens and Stone Cold.
And that was
last
more,
match.
and that could have been a more of a prime time match because he wasn't up there in age. He really could have moved at that point.
Yeah, absolutely.
They could have put him in a classic and tore the house
especially
down.
since you were gonna come back like 10 years later anyway.
You're right, but I'm still happy for KO.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Hey,
you know,
Kevin got the shot, so
we're on.
and
I'm an indie mark.
now, now it's a new regime. I think we'll see him do better going forward.
And I wouldn't even mind if he would have put Punk over either.
Yeah, no, wouldn't mind it.
Not at all.
Yep, that was
that man's career could have been a whole lot different behind that too.
Yeah, absolutely. So it said he fought the Undertaker. He's supposed to. He was supposed to end that, but
it was the best match of the night, regardless. Though I was there.
It was.
My one gripe about that, you could have put him in the main event against Cena and Rock. I mean, he was part of the story. Regardless,
he was part of the story, and you really could have put him in.
I agree.
And he could have fit right in there. Yep. Even if he didn't win, you still could have put him in that main event spot, and maybe he could have been still there. Maybe.
Yep. But
that's all he wanted was his WrestleMania spot. That's it.
It's all those things and more, which led to like AEW success. Speaking of AEW success, we got to talk about the elephant in the room with their future. Not that they're in danger, but
so we're gonna let
with the whole
take off on
there's some things to think about.
Go for it, Chico.
All right, so I'm the one that brought this topic to the table. As we all know, WB and Discovery are now merged, and that CEO is being cutthroat right now, scrapping projects left and right, basically cutting any scripted shows are not a priority on TNT or TBS anymore. From what I've heard, they are going to concentrate, live sports will be a priority. I'm not sure if they consider AEW live sports. I believe they should, even though it is scripted.
Yeah, I mean, it's live sports.
Yeah, I mean AEW is always number one on cable, like every Wednesday. So
and I think
they should appreciate that.
Volumes.
Yeah,
I think it is.
And so I don't think it's not. Some people are panicking, thinking it's going to just be like with AOL and Time Warner merged, and they got rid of WCW. I don't think that's going to be the case.
Yeah, because WCW was complete garbage.
Yeah,
different time.
They lost a shit ton of money, which led to that. And that was due to all the bad decisions they were making.
And Vince just swooped up like,
Yeah.
detention.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bought it for pennies on the dollar. Yeah.
Yeah, pennies on the dollar compared to all his, you know.
Yeah. He paid more for pussy than WCW.
See, I wasn't gonna say it, but on that birthday for a second.
Yeah, I got you.
But it was what we were all thinking.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
we were unfiltered, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. But my main thought though is that I don't believe they're not going to get kicked off a network or anything like that, but I am interested to see what happens when it comes time to negotiate a new TV deal.
I think this is going to have ripple effects onto the MJF situation as well. Maybe that's what Tony's waiting for, is a bigger deal so that he can pay MJF more.
He can pay him now.
He can.
He can. I think he's coming back anyway.
Yeah, I think so too. But I mean,
because I'm honestly at the point now with everybody else, I'm not sure if this is a work anymore.
Yeah, because it's taking so long.
No, I don't know if I sent it to you, but Britt Baker and Danhausen put pictures of MJF in their stories, which leads me to believe they're hinting that he's coming at All Out specifically.
Okay.
That's my.
All Out's gonna be a big event.
That's gonna be my prediction. That'll be the ending of All Out. CM Punk will beat Moxley in a good match. MJF will come out. I don't know if he'll beat him down or just stare him down, but
start that.
He will come out, and it'll be known that MJF is coming for not only Punk but for the title.
Start that world title feud.
Yeah.
It needs to happen.
Hey, didn't WB also get rid of the new Batgirl movie?
Yes.
The $90 million project? That just shows you they don't give a fuck about it.
That shit was spent. He saw it, and he was like, nah, get rid of it.
WB came in like Homer Simpson cutting people from the TV.
You're all, cut, you're all cut. Batgirl, you're cut.
I like her hustle, so it's so hard to cut.
They're willing to take hits to, I guess, save more in the long run.
I guess. Like, I'm tired of these companies merging.
Yeah.
I really am.
Yeah,
like
corporations.
Yeah.
But at least AEW is in public, and I hope they never go public.
Yeah, I hope they never go public. And then
that was really WWE's biggest mistake, was going public.
Yeah,
I know they made
private still like it's my money.
Right.
I know they made their money, but
I mean they were making money hand over fist.
Yeah.
So, he had to spend some of it on the girls.
Yeah,
right.
Vince needed his chocolate.
Yeah. Saw it like, oh my god. Teddy residue. I mean,
a lot of people, and they're probably missing some of their draws to this day.
Yeah, exactly. I'm you know,
that's where the diva stuff was going.
I personally think
you lost your luggage? Oh, poor thing. It's not lost.
Oh no, then you lost your luggage. What a mystery this is.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That's why he sent Mickey James her stuff back in a garbage bag. He had her stuff.
Gonna keep you.
Like, oh, that's not what you want. Right? Yeah, that's this crap.
The relationship between those two has been a tumultuous one.
Oh Lord, Jesus Christ! The relationship between
Jesus Christ, son, you better get your ass serious because all right, I'm stopping.
It should. Jesus, like, man, Vince is a whole mess. But
I know, an extra $5 million. Like what? Mm-hmm. We still keep finding money.
Right.
Oh, it's not over.
It's not over. More. Yeah, it's gonna be more. But, yep, Mark Cornette's words. It's gonna be more. It will be more. Oh,
yeah, there's
see the bodies are buried too high on top of each other. So they're breaking their way back.
There's more coffins in that closet.
Yeah. So many skeletons. Yeah. But speaking of skeletons, I don't think we mentioned that Johnny Ace was gone from WWE.
Budget cuts. Budget cuts.
Good luck on your future.
It's just budget cuts.
Putts you.
Nothing personal. Sorry.
Yeah, and then we talk about budget cuts, but then you see all these WWE returns that's happening right now.
That was just the on paper excuse.
Yeah, that's literally it. Like, because
they didn't need to They didn't need budget cuts.
How do you go from budget cuts and stuff like that and get rid of all these people to...
Yeah, the money was there the whole time.
So suddenly bring it back.
We keep saying it, conspiracy theory or not, it was a master plan to piss old Hunter off.
Yeah.
And to make Vince's books look good. That was the excuse to put more money in their pocket.
Yeah.
But he wanted to cut specifically his people. Budget cuts. Oh, good luck on your future endeavors. You can go sit at home.
And then Karma's a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. But because Triple H is right
and
back.
now he's back. And he's
oh, hey, I'm ready to get
in a better
started.
position. Yeah.
Wait, where's the people?
He
Oh, they're
comes
gone.
up.
Budget cuts. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Vince. You've been relieved of your duties. Yeah.
It already came out
Promo
this week
came
from
to
one
life.
guy, but I guarantee you, when he found out that his people were gone, he jumped on that phone and said, "Hey, don't sign anywhere because when I get back into my position, you're getting your job back."
Yeah, absolutely.
You see that with Shit Row.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have brought that, but you're still shit.
Thank God.
And
yeah, there's shit
people like
without
Karrion Kross and start Scarlet.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
don't
Scarlet's
sign
a star.
anywhere.
Yeah. I get Karrion Kross and Scarlett. I'll even flex nuts and say I'll get Gargano and LeRae. I'll get that if that happens. You know, I'll understand that. But you know,
He wants Regal, but he's
Yeah,
gonna
but
respect him and say, "Hey, he's with another company."
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm not gonna fuck with him.
Right.
Yeah.
But as soon as he releases, maybe I'll try again.
Regal's doing some fun stuff.
Yes,
man.
I think this is gonna make like the ending of contracts very interesting. going forward.
I hate to think about that. I really do, because like Dustin said, Dustin Rhodes, like these people do have contracts, and like when your contract's up, you don't want to be here. Get
Yeah,
the
just
fuck
go.
on.
Yeah.
Just go. Can't hold you here.
I really hate that though. Like just all the stuff that. This is why I hate Cody Rhodes so much right now, because all
He's
the
the
stuff
catalyst.
that
He's not even
He's
around anymore.
yeah he will be.
Yeah.
He will be.
Oh yeah, he gonna win that title.
And but he started this shit, like with the whole, you know, now people who have contracts coming up and stuff like that. There's purposely treating Cody Rhodes like a effing god over there, so that they change that perception that it's not a bad place after all. It's not a bad, you know, you might be pushed and stuff like that. And the only reason he's being pushed is because he's former AEW. That's it. He's the first one.
Well, that and the
And
fact that they have no
Vince's
stars.
spite.
Yeah, they're trying to woo everybody else over to it. Or
And
whoever.
Vince's spite.
Yeah, literally spite. That's it. I kind of hope, you know, and it was not gonna happen.
Cody's good. Don't get me wrong.
That's how competition.
We know the reason why you're getting pushed.
Yeah.
He knows the reason why.
Yeah, he
he's
knows the
getting
reason why
pushed.
exactly, and he's all.
He
for
can't
it.
come out and say it.
Yeah,
But he knows why he's getting.
well, he's all for it. Though.
It's to piss off Tony.
That's it. Yeah, they had a big falling out, and it was much bigger than they, thought it would be.
Perceived it to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now he's in that position, and he's just sitting fat, sitting pretty, recovering until he comes back and.
Make his tears smell like dog food.
Royal.
Because there will be a lot of tears, because it's Cody Rhodes. So.
You can bring the viewers in.
All right. Jesus Christ. But, I'm sorry, Chico. I know
No.
Rhodes is your boy.
It's okay. It's your opinion.
But, I can't help but do the
Yeah.
RVD. To that. But, man, like, there's a lot of not even really big returns, but returns nonetheless happening with WWE.
Big enough to take note.
Yeah. So, like, Dakota Kai.
Yeah. Dakota Kai spoke a lot of volumes to me.
Karrion. Well, the volumes that spoke to me is the fact that Triple H, he really just didn't want to let go of it. Like, he felt like they were being unfair to this people.
Yeah, which they were.
I felt like if Samoa Joe wasn't in AEW right now,
He would be.
Yeah, because Triple H vouched for him before.
Believe you me, I think that Joe will be back there in the title
Yeah,
position.
he'd be the first
No,
one.
yeah, but at this point, Joe is like, yo, fuck you guys. You keep fucking me over.
Yeah,
him.
that's it. What, 3 times?
Yeah.
3 strikes. You're out.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the gist of it.
And I'm sure he was pissed about that. He ain't had no control over that. It was just, come back and do this. And he made him champion.
Yeah.
But look who came and just stopped that shit again.
Joe,
Like,
I promise it's different this time. Just give me a chance.
Just give me a chance. I'm gonna make you champ.
I still don't.
And
I
now
still
you're
don't know.
gone.
I still don't know, Trip. Hey, just let me swing by your house and talk this out. I won't bring my bayonet.
But I will bring my peace pipe.
Oh yeah, and if,
Lord.
and Athena would still be Ember Moon. Like she would have came back, I believe.
Yeah, probably.
That's all right though. She's gonna get the TBS title soon.
Yeah. Everybody really wants.
Okay,
Statlander.
as far as that goes,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna put my 2 cents in,
go for it.
just real quick. As far as that feud goes,
It needs more.
One, it needs more, and two, I don't think because it's Athena that she's guaranteed to beat Jade this first go round for the belt. I see Jade going over Athena and extending that streak. Yeah,
How long do they extend
because
it,
she's
though?
not really the person. I don't think she's the person that should be taking her down just yet. Her build has not been proper to be put in
Yeah,
position.
that's a big weak point with AEW is the building of others around. But I mean, to be honest, it's much better than WWE's, and I'm not just saying that because I'm an AEW mark. It's much better. At least these people do have something to do.
Yeah, the effort is there.
There is no credible contenders in WWE except when they just throw them at 'em.
And even then, they're not really credible like that.
Exactly. And then, just look at the world title picture. Right, that's that. The reason why Drew McIntyre is getting his shot is because of where they are. Location.
Where they are, and there's nobody else anyway.
And he's hurt.
Well, and that's my gripe with AEW as well. Like, you got Jade doing open challenges for all these people to give her wins, but you're supposed to be feuding with Athena. She's not on TV after the fact that she's winning these matches.
Yeah, I just want.
There's got to be some kind of beatdown, some kind of face-to-face off, something to continue your story. You
didn't watch.
You're just giving people random matches and then that's it.
You didn't watch, but Athena came out and they got into a brawl. She got into a brawl with Jade. No, it was Dynamite.
Oh, it was Dynamite. Okay, well, they're back at it.
Okay, but it needs to be continuous.
Be consistent, right?
Yeah, it's got to be continual. Don't just put it off for a few weeks and then say, "Oh, hey, by the way, they're facing each other all out."
And
Let's get the ball rolling.
That's a perfect segue into the fact that we want. Kenny, I'm gonna let you take the lead on this because you said you had something you want to get off.
I can tell this is your topic. Go ahead.
Tony. Like the Rock Group or whatever. You need a lot of help, my friend. I love you to death. Yes, AEW is going to flourish. You do need time because you're still a baby. But you need to admit defeat and say that you need help with creative. Yeah. You cannot do all this shit on your own. You got way too much talent there in that company that can help you with this type of stuff.
Right.
And you're not using it. Yeah. You need to reach out to these people and get some help, brother. So, if you want to sustain this thing.
You know who I feel like?
Official Booker?
Yeah, he needs a booker. He doesn't necessarily need an on-screen GM, but he needs somebody to help him make these stories consistent week to week. Make these matches mean something. It's just stuff getting thrown together, and then a lot of the matches are all ending the same. Every week, somebody's outside on the floor going through a table. And it's not just one match. It's damn near all of them. They're all fighting on the floor. Some of this shit got to stay in the ring.
Yeah.
That's just the old school to me. Love it or hate it. That's just the old school to me. You need some of this stuff to stay in the ring.
I get it. With AEW style, I'm definitely.
And it's not consistent brawls it's not an afterbirth after every match.
Yeah, that's what I take issue with is the fact that there's all these run-ins and just like calm down with the run-ins at least. But I will say this. You say, he needs help with booking and things like that. Who do you imagine under him? I imagine 4 people, at least, with the wrestling thing.
For wrestling, my 4 people, Danielson, Punk,
Moxley,
Regal.
And, Regal too. But I was thinking Jericho for some super reason. But
no, Jericho's too egomaniacal. He's not fucking around with the help, no.
Well,
so he's not even.
You should make it so that he can't.
He's not even in that conversation.
But he is a senior person there.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I say Jericho.
He's got
and
pull.
for his tag team division, no offense, and I'm gonna be a little biased. FTR, they can help get these guys along too, and not just doing their style. But
you say to book the tag team?
No, to like help out with the training and all that stuff. So these people are not constantly getting hurt on a weekly basis.
That's what I mean.
They want to do all this crazy shit.
There's a lot of injuries, man.
Some of these people need leashes. And they're unleashed and they're fucking themselves up. And it's costing you money, Tony, believe it or not.
There's only certain people that should have creative control and things like that. The rest of them steer the ship on it. Because you can't give everybody creative freedom.
I mean, look at Jade, for example. She's listening to Danielson and she's improving every time she's out there.
Yep, she is.
She's only getting better.
Yep.
Her uphill trajectory is going.
Like, what's a story right now that's not hitting for you guys with AEW? What would you say?
And for me,
anything that's going on with Thunder Rosa is catching my ire, to be honest, because it just seems so empty. And I get that they're
and
about
then you
to
got
do
Tony Storm, who's a number one contender, but she's also like a tag team partner.
Yeah.
No, let them fight.
I kind of like that dynamic, but
let them fight.
Exactly.
Let them fight.
Just let them have a rivalry. Turn Tony Storm heel. Turn Thunder Rosa heel for this. Give Tony Storm a really
But you can have that dynamic
look.
like, yes, we're tag partners, but I want what you have.
That's what happened on Dynamite.
That's what's going on.
Give me what you got.
That's exactly what happened on Dynamite this week.
Don't hold back.
And I say Tony, pull the trigger on Tony.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we love Thunder Rosa, we love her to death, but it's been a little lackluster with the title reign.
Yeah.
But we don't want to keep doing that where it's just like, oh, somebody has lackluster title reign, it's time to change it. We did it with Hangman.
No, we don't. You don't have to change it.
Oh, we did it with Hangman though too. So.
Well, his was like he was asking for it.
Well, no, it happened at the right time though, like because Punk's there.
I know, but you went into that match knowing that Punk was going to take it. Like, but that's that. There's only certain places where that works, and that was with Hangman and Omega. You knew that was going to happen, but we wanted to see it bad. So that's different. But
and then Hangman had good matches, and then
he did have good matches.
The Double or Nothing came, and
I'm also going to say
Punk was there. So
I'm going to say the world title match too between Punk and Moxley. Even though he wasn't there to help move this shit along, but if they're gonna pull this off, again, it's gonna have to be a lot of this shit happening in ring for this to be looked at as a big deal.
We still got what, 3 weeks?
Yeah,
a couple weeks. Let's see.
Because Moxley's gonna want to
3 weeks.
He's want to go through every fucking table. He's gonna want to do all this bullshit. Want to go in the crowd.
They're both gonna bleed profusely.
Yeah. But at least let a lot of that shit happen organically and naturally inside that ring.
Okay.
Inside all those ropes.
I can see that.
You don't have to go out there and brawl everywhere to make it look good.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's where Moxley could get his fix.
That's why I felt like when they were in the pandemic era, that's why I called the AEW World title the hardcore title, because every match he was in, it was just hardcore matches.
Well, they had to do something though during that era to fill the arena, that type of thing. So
But this is what happened when you leave people to their own vices and their own creativity. They want to go out there and do garbage.
That's the style that Moxley does, and Moxley definitely has full creative.
And that's the sad part. He learned the tricks of the trade. He had time to go to the other side, the dark side, and learn the way to do shit. He knows how to do it. But he just chooses not to.
Who says that's the way to do shit though? Like at the WWE stuff.
There's other ways to do things. True. The E way isn't the only way.
Moxley came to AEW specifically because he wanted to.
He wanted to bleed. Yeah.
He wanted to do things his way, how he was doing on the Indies, the shit that got him famous, the shit that got him noticed on the Indies beforehand. So with GCW,
that's why
CCW.
That's why he also did New Japan, and why he's also doing GCW now.
Yep. And
and even before the dirt sheets and all that setting thing, I was taking notice myself with the whole Wardlow situation.
Yeah, he's
won the title.
That's lacking.
Now what?
Yeah, that's lacking.
He should be like working his way into fighting main event guys. It's like he got the title now. He's
it seems like
he's got to get some defenses in before he does that.
Well, it seems like they're going to run Jay Lethal back again. He's been getting a push, which I believe he deserves.
Yeah.
And maybe he wins the second time around?
I think Wardlow's gonna hold it for a while because you
I was
don't build
saying you can hold that and still be main event level as a champion.
Yeah.
So you don't build him up that hard just to like take it from him the first real challenger he gets.
Right.
Or,
yeah.
He beat a main event guy, and then it was just after that. Now what? Where do you go from here? He needs to be booked strongly, consistently.
But Chico, what are you thinking? Because I since you got.
Oh yeah, that I can hear.
Since you got something on the brain for me.
Right.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking. It doesn't have to be a clean win because Lethal has his cronies.
His goonies, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could see it,
and there's been a complaint that like Lethal wasn't on TV enough.
Yeah, yep, there definitely was. Now he is.
Yeah,
and
I just wish they'd get rid of that big galoot.
Sentinel Singh.
Shatner Singh.
You don't like him? I mean, he's okay, but he doesn't add anything to it.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
He's there for affirmative action.
Yeah. It's true. That's what it seems like. Oh, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Oh boy. Yeah, it's just it's an American audience. They have to stop with the. I love Indian people. I really do.
Yeah, this is not a knock against Indian people. Like, there's actually there's actually legit Indian wrestlers that they could have picked for this role.
It just doesn't get over enough with people, and that's also why I think that way back in the day there weren't many black world champions because the public didn't go for it at that point. Now we are the all-inclusive generation and stuff like that. We want to see that stuff happen, like Big E, like Kofi, like Lashley,
like
stuff like that.
For Kofi, it was authentic. People
it's a different world now, so that's where it is now. But we haven't gotten to the Indian market yet, at least the U.S. That's what I'm saying. And it sucks because, like I said, he's putting in the work and everything.
Well, I know that AEW they had a guy they were kind of building in the Hardy family office, Joel. And Impact they have.
I forgot about that.
in Impact, there's this guy Bhupinder Singh. He's good.
Yeah.
They could have snatched him up.
They're snatching up
for the specific role.
Key people, so like Parker Boudreaux.
Oh yeah, he's all elite now.
Yeah. So
and they're doing with him.
Brought back too, had he still
yes, absolutely.
I think it's now a cat and mouse game between Tony and Triple H. That's what I feel like.
They're gonna compete more for talent.
Yeah.
And they're AEW's doing with Parker Boudreaux what the East should have done all along.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
because I've seen his dark stuff. He's looking great.
Everybody's God, the shills, man. Y'all piss me off so much.
What do they say now?
No, just, I saw.
Is this a Twitter finger segment?
No, no, it's not. But I saw the fact that they'll make fun of anything, like anything. Parker Boudreaux's run now, like his actual run, like.
All the way he runs.
Yeah, the way he runs to the corner, like
people or whatever.
What is wrong with y'all? Like, y'all are bullies. That's literally it. Oh. There's nothing else to say about this.
So just for spite.
Yeah, this is literally for spite. They're such bullies for no apparent reason. They'll find anything to gripe about. Literally anything. Any little thing. That just pisses me off. It really does. Like,
it's jealousy talking.
Yeah, this literally is jealous. The old lady jealous. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
The only reason Tony and Hunter are going to have to compete as far as this free agency market goes is because what they were doing while Vince was in charge. The only reason Parker got released, they gave him 3 weeks to get his shit together.
Yeah.
That's too much pressure on a talent.
And a new talent.
A new talent at that. Get your shit together within 3 weeks. If not,
they shaved him bald.
Crazy.
That's why these people don't want to perform because
gave him a different name.
That's too much pressure.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking fire me now.
Right. Literally it.
I could stay.
But everybody's so optimistic about Triple H and stuff like that, and that's because he's running with the NXT mindset and things like that, because he knew what it would take Speaking of which, like, he's giving people their names back. I heard Doudrop requested to go back to Piper.
Yeah, that needs to happen.
Tommaso's getting his first name back.
And he's pushing Ciampa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of his boys. I get that. There's so many people that's gonna be just like out in the cold though.
It's not gonna get to a high level right away, just like AEW is still in the baby stages, as far as Hunter being in control. But he has enough goodwill with the fans and the people to where they're gonna give him a chance to work this shit out.
It's the goodwill.
Yeah.
But it's gonna take a good minute.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
Like already he had his US title in the main event. He's trying to add prestige back to that.
Yeah.
Friday, he put his Intercontinental title on front stage, and he made that the main event.
I heard that was a good match too.
Very.
Who was it?
Nakamura and Gunther.
Walter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Walter. I'm not calling him Gunther.
Give him his name back. If anything.
Walter.
Like, give him his name back. That's what people know him as. Let them rock with it. Like, let them lean with it, rock with it.
Bring back Peter Dune, please.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
Even him losing did not make him look bad in the least bit.
No, Shinsuke beat him.
No, he lost, but it wasn't like he's losing because that's what he's used to doing.
Wait,
under Vince regime,
Shinsuke lost.
It was actually competitive, and it made Nakamura look
okay.
So you can tell that Hunter's finna start working on him again as well.
Nakamura's kind of in his twilight years right now, but. Yeah, as much as we want him to go back to Japan, he ain't doing that. That is too hard of a style for him now, and I'm pretty sure he knows it. Like
he likes to surf anyways.
Yeah. His body says no. His body's not telling him yes.
Yeah. No bumping grinding for Nakamura.
I do see something wrong.
There is something wrong there.
But
your cartilage is out and your knees are actually starting to grind.
Right. Like a grinding sound, just like a swoosh.
Right.
Oh man, but yeah, I mean the returns and stuff like that, and it's making the fans of that product really like
they're interested and curious.
Yeah, they're interested. But then this just says that y'all weren't before. And y'all were literally just watching, just to watch it, just to piss off the establishment with AEW. Because you knew there was a better product.
You remember that tweet I showed you?
Yeah. You knew there was a better product. Yet you remained loyal. And though you're talking about the one.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
F this dude, like, oh, y'all know whoever left watching WWE shouldn't be able to come back and watch WWE now, because this WWE right now is for people
like
that
me.
Stuck around like me. Like, shut your damn mouth. What's wrong with you, boy? Like, y'all, you know what?
Uh-oh.
You know what?
It's happening.
I'm getting pissed. And it's rising. And it's rising. And it's going to happen because none of y'all just drew my iron buck nasty mode because y'all effing ridiculous. You know what?
Buck nasty mode. Buck nasty mode. Buck nasty mode.
Stupid little tribalism bullshit. And all of this crap that's going on for, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve. You know what? Don't watch AEW then. All right? How about that? That's the other side of that coin. Don't watch it. All right? It's for us. It's for us. This is the ones we was on the ground floor. All right? And that's the ROC Solid World Heavyweight Champion talking, baby. That's what I mean. Don't watch it. We won't watch your shit. How about that? That's cool. That's cool. You want to be like that? That's all right. That's okay.
Tit for tat.
Well, actually, maybe we should watch it for spite.
No, I'm splitting. Fuck. For spite. Exactly. Please. God, y'all make me so sick.
Now I'm sweating.
God damn. Let me calm down, because we got something to talk about right quick regarding this. Yeah. Actually,
we haven't gotten that in a while.
Yeah.
Before we get started with that, one more part on Tony Khan needing help or whatever.
Go for it.
He also needs. Well, maybe it's just the old school in me, but he also needs somebody that he can build a company around too.
Yeah, and not
to put the asses in the seats to get the viewers in. Somebody has to have a focus at the beginning of the show, the middle of the show, to make you intrigued to go into the main event and stick around for the main event.
Oh, okay. So like like the Austin,
like an Austin,
like the way WWF was.
Yeah,
pretty
exactly,
much.
Yeah.
But it's not just that. That will work for just any company. To me,
them walking in at the beginning of the show, like, oh, they just got here, and then like them
you tell a story in the
doing
middle,
a promo in the middle,
yeah. And like you keep a focus on them throughout the show, so that way when the main event comes, it's hotter.
God, WWE did that recently with Baron Corbin. Jesus. That immediately came to mind. It's like,
They've been doing that with Bayley and her group too.
Yeah. Oh, now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They've been opening Raw. They do something maybe 20 minutes later once it gets started, and they go to the middle, and then they're at the end of the show.
They did that with Bayley and
before
Sasha
the main
Banks
event
during the pandemic.
Yeah. So I guess they're gonna call themselves Control, the name of the group.
Okay.
But they're it's the focus has been on them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, but see, that's the thing. Yeah, you form this group, and it's all nice and dandy at first, but then who are they going against? The group is only as good as who they're going against. That's why the Shield was so good.
Right now, it's Bianca and two other girls at Clash of the Castle.
People that are holding the titles.
Alexa Bliss and Asuka.
People that are holding the titles. Right?
No, neither of them are holding the belts right now.
Bianca,
yeah, my bad.
Okay, so Bianca is champion and Liv is champion.
So probably Asuka or Alexa will take the pin.
Why is Alexa not number 5? That pisses me off too. It's always pissed me off.
Oh,
she should be the one right behind the horsewomen in terms of.
No, I believe that too, but they just done so much changing of her character.
It's so stupid.
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah,
that's another thing he's got to fix.
He got to fix. There's a lot of shit that he has to fix.
Yeah.
He putting out a lot of freaking fires.
But then he's trying to bring back Wyatt, the thing that damaged her in the first place.
That wasn't his fault. That was just Vince's shitty booking.
And the thing is, that could have worked because it was intriguing at first.
You have to understand too. You don't have to understand, but he said it himself. A lot of that shit that he was doing, that wasn't his creativity. That was Vince finding a way to fucking bury him.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. So when he left, he didn't want to play ball. He's difficult to work with.
He was so difficult to work with.
Effect. Yeah.
But he's telling you like, no, this shit sucks. I don't want to roll with it. Let me do my own thing.
Boy, of all things, Keith Lee, you want to paint that picture with, like, of all people, like, you know damn well we're not going to believe that. Like, stop. It's Keith Lee.
Yeah, but then you went personal with it.
That's Vince being out of touch.
He goes by saying that he's too smart for his own good.
Exactly.
He talks too sophisticated.
Yeah. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
How dumb did you want him to be?
This is racist.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go right on ahead and say it. Like he really is. That's why him and Hulk Hogan got along so well.
Yeah. Smoking cocaine and called each other niggers.
That's a damn shame. But it's I'm not even gonna say it's probably true. It's true. It's true. Not stupid. Unfortunately there are people still like this in the world. And all of them need to go jump. So it's I'm tired. I'm sweating stuff.
Okay, yeah, get on to your announcement here.
So Kenny Cornette is going to be taking a sabbatical, paternity leave. Congratulations, sir.
They be making sabbatical.
Yeah.
Sabbatical.
You know what he do? Yeah, he went Buck Nasty mode.
Yeah.
And the actual Buck Nasty mode. Cornette is not a girl. So
left a mayonnaise trail all over the place.
Oh Lord. Chico's gonna say good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
But that also means that now the ROC Solid World Heavyweight Championship match will be Chico versus Buck Nasty.
Mm-hmm.
One-on-one, mano-a-mano. I'm going to tell you now, it is probably going to be a game because that is probably what needs to happen. Because when it's y'all two, it's something that I can moderate and I don't know the answers to and stuff like that. It has to be something impartial.
Okay.
So,
in other words,
for me to not have a
Buck Nasty will be holding his championship like he said he will.
Oh no!
His so-called year-long reign.
Oh my Lord!
And no disrespect to you, Chico, but when I return, that's the person I want to take it off of.
Where is it written
that Buck Nasty?
that he's gonna hold it for that long?
Oh, it's in the stars, baby.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
It's in the stars. it's in the stars above.
If you have a
it's out there in that rock solid
hell of
sky.
beating this guy, you better bring your fucking A game
Yeah, I'm
to
over.
beat this guy.
He beat me before.
The next time I tune into this show, you better be champion.
He's not infallible.
He beat me before.
Actually, I did have an idea for
Trivia. We're
hold on.
talking games here.
I
You
do
know
have,
what?
I do have an idea for a title match if you're man enough.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
For man of
Yeah. Because we have an AEW pay-per-view coming up, and my predictions title does have to be on the line anyway.
God. Here we go.
Oh, title for title.
Predictions title, Rock Solid title, winner take all.
You are fucking on for that. I have a personal vendetta
Yes.
against this. Fucking yes.
3 pay-per-views, Dean, going on 4.
Man, this is gonna be good. Okay. So, let's make that official right now, sir. The Rock Solid World Heavyweight Championship will be defended September 4th.
First time ever on a live
Live.
stream.
On the all-out live stream with the Predictions Championship and the Rock Solid World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Yes.
We're good on that. Oh, yeah. Things just got real.
All out is the pay-per-view. We are going all out.
I feel like Martin Lawrence and Bad Boys 2. Shit just got real. Give me that spinner on camera. That's what I want.
You know, you guys are lucky that's my anniversary weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That would have been good for Triple
Just
Threat.
maybe.
You could have went for 2
I
titles.
just might pull something off. Just maybe. I might have to throw my name in the hat on this one too.
Yep, that becomes a triple
Just
threat.
maybe.
If Cornette,
Just maybe.
if Cornette can make it, that becomes a triple threat. And wow, this is gonna be big. It just got bigger, y'all. Tune in for that. Trust me. All right. And I got the camera for it. That should be good.
Nice. Oh,
Try not to make it fuzzy.
I'm glad I called that audible.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good idea. I would have never thought of that. Oh, that's a great idea. See, Chico Lee, we're coming up with the good shit on his birthday. You know?
Right. Say that.
Oh yeah.
The juices is
Libre
flowing.
Day.
The
Libre
brain banana.
Day.
Libre Day brings the best
The
out
brain
of
banana out.
Yeah.
Brings the best out of everybody. See.
Well, we are getting ready to wrap up here. That's been Kenny Cornette. Thank you for coming in for 316 Day.
Oh, Chico, I hope you planting some eggs tonight too. If you know what I mean.
Oh.
Get out of here, man.
Mr. Eggplant Monkey here.
I got it on deck.
Oh, Lord. Chico Libre, happy
That's too
born
much
day.
information? I'm sorry.
Absolutely. And Rock Solid, World's Heavyweight Champion, Buck Nasty. But for how long can he slay 2 beasts in 1 stone?
Enjoy the summer while you got it.
We'll check that out. I'm pretty sure I can do it this time.
It's a beautiful day. They kick your ass.
Because the winter's coming and it's going to be cold.
Fight
Left the
words.
fridge open.
Okay, tongue speeding. Kenny Cornette, Chico Libre, Rock Solid World Heavyweight Champion, Buck Nasty. Peace.